Collective giving is ancient.
Transformative.
Powerful.
Fun because I get to do really dope things with my friends.
Collective giving is an experience.
Collective giving is a model in philanthropy where many voices come together around a shared table for shared decision making.
Collective giving is important because it's the way forward in order to do the things that we need to do, arm in arm with our neighbors, colleagues, friends.
Collective giving is truly the future of philanthropy.
Money is a river that flows in and out of our lives, and all of us have an opportunity to be a steward of that river. In philanthropy, resources haven't been flowing to the grassroots communities that need it the most. Philanthropy has put up barriers and dams, deciding who gets resources and who doesn't.
Unrestricted funding is like the goal level of funding for a nonprofit organization. It's important because it allows for ingenuity, it allows for creativity and innovation.
When you run a program, anything can happen. And when you're doing this work, it is extremely hard to do that if your funds are restricted. I was so thankful that Go Girl Giving gave us that money to just do it and use it as freely as we needed, because that showed trust.
Giving circles and collective giving steps in and removes some of those dams to make sure that the river of resources flows to the communities that need it most.
Giving circles are, no surprise here, the fastest growing form of philanthropy with thousands of groups around the world.
I see the amazing roles that Giving Circles play in serving as scouts to grassroots organizations, in really elevating the visibility and amplifying the impact that these organizations and community leaders at the front of every social issue that you can imagine.
I think being a woman-led, a BIPOC-led organization, and also we're a lot smaller, than these other bigger, more established organizations, it's harder for us to find funding that helps us build our sustainability over time.
Giving circles are ready to bet big on leaders. And I've seen time and time again nonprofits that were seeded by Giving Circle members and are now thriving.
There are always things that are going to be challenges for our organization. There's always going to be barriers, and so not only just the funding support from Impact 100 was helpful, it's opened additional doors in that we have access to a lot more people. A lot more people know who we are and the work that we do. We've connected to people around real estate and looking for a new building and getting people's ideas on what that could look like for a nonprofit. And so it's been able to connect us to additional resources that we probably wouldn't have been able to connect to on our own.
You never realize the wonderful work that's being done to improve your local neighborhoods until you hear the stories from local nonprofit leaders. And it's so inspirational for our women to not just stop at the financial giving piece. It goes beyond that. We have had so many organizations that have come spoken to our membership, and then all of a sudden our members turn around and become longtime volunteers for them.
Giving Circles and philanthropy can best support organizations like mine by continuing to put in their research and their work on organizations that are small and more grassroots. We're the ones who really do need the funding, and this kind of funding is so hard to come by.
Many of our nonprofits count on their Giving Circle members, that community that can come in and say, we got you, tell us what's happening, let's organize. And that's really powerful because those Giving Circle members are practicing their civic skills, their duty as citizens to care for themselves, each other, for their neighbor. And then those nonprofits tap into that community. I think that's part of the way that we rebuild our democracy.